The screen glows in the dark, a faint blue light reflecting off your tired eyes. You look at the clock. 12:34. You look back at the chat. Silence. 2 gray ticks. Or worse, 2 blue ones. No reply. You tell yourself she is busy. You tell yourself she is sleeping. You are lying. She is not busy. She is just not busy with you. She is online. She is laughing. She is scrolling. But your message is buried under a mountain of people who matter more. This is the moment your value dies, not because she ignored you, but because you waited. You sat there, hoping, begging with your silence. You have become an option, a backup plan, a safety net for her ego. Today we stop. Today the roles reverse. You will no longer be the man who waits. You will be the man who is waited for. Or better yet, the man who does not care if the message ever comes. This is not about games. This is not about manipulation. This is about the ancient steel of Stoic philosophy applied to the cold reality of the 21st century. Marcus Aurelius did not have a smartphone, but he understood the power of being unreachable. Seneca never felt the sting of being ghosted, but he knew the weight of unrequited attention. You wait for the ping. You wait for the vibration. You wait for the validation. Stop. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you how to burn your nice guy reputation to the ground. And from the ashes, we will build a man she fears losing. But first, you must look at that phone one last time and realize you are the one who gave her the power to ignore you. Let us take it back. Look at the statistics. 5 million swipes happen every second across the globe. That is the ocean you are drowning in. You are one face among millions, one notification in a sea of red dots. Most men believe that kindness is the ultimate currency of attraction. They believe that if they are nice enough, if they are patient enough, if they are available enough, they will eventually be rewarded. They are wrong. They are dead wrong. Kindness without boundaries is not a virtue. It is a bribe. You are trying to buy her affection with your compliance. You buy her coffee. You buy her time. You buy her attention. And then you wonder why she looks right through you. You are a commodity. You are abundant. And in the world of value, abundance is always cheap. The nice guy is a merchant of his own soul. He negotiates for love like a street peddler. He trades his self-respect for the small chance of a smile. But here is the harsh reality. Women do not fall for merchants. They fall for masters. Masters of their own space. Masters of their own mission. When you offer yourself on a silver platter, every message answered in 5 seconds. Every request met with an immediate yes. You think you are being supportive. She thinks you are being suffocating. You have no mystery. You have no gravity. You are a feather blowing in the wind of her whims. This is the nice guy trap. It feels like love to you, but it smells like desperation to her. And desperation is the most potent repellent known to human psychology. It is a scent that lingers in the air long after you leave the room. It is a stain on your character that does not wash out with more flowers or more apologies. You are stuck in a loop of validation seeking, like a dog begging for scraps at the table of a queen. But the queen is not looking at you. She is looking at the man who does not beg, the man who knows the value of his own absence, the man who is comfortable in the silence. Think about your life. Look at your own history. How many times has your extreme niceness actually won the war? 0. Not once. It is time to stop the negotiation. It is time to let the silence do the talking. You are spending your attention like a billionaire who is about to go bankrupt. You give it away for free to anyone who gives you a glance. But there is a deeper reason why she treats you like a second thought, a psychological trigger you have been pulling on yourself without even knowing it. It starts with the way you view the seconds and minutes of your own day. If you do not value your time, why should she? The transition from option to priority begins with a single shift in perspective. And that shift is something most men are too afraid to make, because it requires you to face the one thing you fear most, the possibility of losing her forever. Take a breath. Feel the air enter your lungs, cold, sharp, real. This is the only thing you truly own in this world, not her attention, not her validation, not her presence. 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius sat in a war tent and wrote a truth that most men have forgotten. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. When she ignores you, your brain tells you that you are worthless. That is an opinion. When she chooses another man, your ego tells you that you have failed. That is a perspective. Stoicism is the art of separating the fact from the story. The fact is a screen with no new pixels. The story is a tragedy where you are the victim. Burn the story. Keep the fact. You have been looking for the sun in someone else's sky. You have been a moon reflecting her light, but the moon is cold. The moon is dead. You need to become the sun, a source of heat, a source of gravity, a source of purpose. This shift is not a trick. It is not a game to make her come back. It is a fundamental rewiring of your nervous system. You must move from external validation to internal fortress. You must stop asking if she likes you and start asking if you like the man you are becoming while you wait for her. Most men are terrified of this. They are addicted to the dopamine hit of a notification. They are junkies for female attention. You are going to go through withdrawal. It will hurt. Your fingers will itch for the phone. Your mind will invent 1,000 excuses to send just one more message, just one more explanation, just one more plea. Stop. Breathe. Feel the silence. This silence is your training ground. This is where the steel is tempered. You are not losing her. You are finding yourself. And when you find yourself, you realize that you were never an option. You were the one who allowed yourself to be treated like one. The prize is not her. The prize is your peace. The prize is your time. The prize is your focus. If she wants to be part of your world, she must earn it. She must meet your standards. She must respect your boundaries. But right now, you have no standards because you have no self. You are a mirror. If she smiles, you are happy. If she frowns, you are devastated. A mirror has no soul. It only reflects what is in front of it. Break the mirror. Build the wall. This is the Stoic reframe. It is the moment you realize that your happiness is not a hostage in her pocket. It is a fire you build in your own house. And once that fire is burning, people will naturally come to the warmth. But you do not build it for them. You build it so you do not freeze. You have been playing a game where she is the judge and you are the prisoner. But the door to the cell was never locked. You just never tried to turn the handle. Today, you walk out. But walking out is only the beginning. Once you are free, you must know how to carry yourself in the world. You must know the rules of engagement that separate the kings from the servants. There are 5 specific laws of presence that will make you unreachable and irresistible, and the first one is the most counterintuitive of all. It is the law of scarcity, and it starts with a choice you must make before the sun rises tomorrow. There are 5 laws, 5 rules of steel, 5 ways to rebuild your gravity in a world that wants to make you light. Law 1. The law of scarcity. Why is a diamond more valuable than a handful of sand? Because sand is everywhere. You can find it under your shoes. You can find it in the wind. Your attention has become the sand. You pour it out. You waste it on people who have done nothing to earn it. When you reply in 5 seconds. When you agree to every plan. When you are always there. You're telling her that your time has no cost. If your time has no cost, it has no value. Stop being sand. Become a diamond. Limit the access, not to play a game, but because you are busy building a life that matters. Put the phone in another room. Close the laptop. Feel the weight of your own silence. Law 2. Internal validation. You ask her if you look good. You ask her if she is happy. You ask for permission to exist. This is the energy of a servant. A king does not ask for permission to rule. He just rules. Stop seeking her approval like a hungry child. Seek your own. Look in the mirror. Grip the edge of the sink. Look into your own eyes. Do you respect the man looking back? If not, no amount of her praise will save you. If yes, no amount of her silence can break you. This is not arrogance. This is foundation. Law 3. The law of boundaries. You tolerate the disrespect. You accept the late replies. You forgive the canceled plans with a smile. You think this makes you a good man? It makes you a carpet? People walk on carpets. They do not respect them. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you lose a piece of your soul. Set the line. Draw it in the dirt with your boot. If she crosses it, she is out. No second chances for disrespect. No long explanations. Just a quiet removal of your presence. This is self-preservation. Law 4. Purpose over pleasure. A man without a mission is a man without a spine. If your day revolves around her schedule, you have already lost. Your purpose is the North Star. She is a traveler on the road. If she wants to walk with you, she must keep up. You do not stop the car for someone who is not ready to drive. Focus on your work. Focus on your body. Feel the iron in the gym. Focus on your mind. When you are obsessed with your own growth, you do not have time to obsess over her messages. That is not manipulation. That is human psychology. We value what we cannot easily control. Law 5. The clean cut. This is the ultimate weapon. The power to walk away and never look back. Most men threaten to leave. They bluff. They beg. They come crawling back in 3 days with flowers and apologies. That is weakness. When a Stoic leaves, he is gone, like smoke in the wind. There is no drama. There is no shouting. No long paragraphs on a screen. Just a quiet exit. When she realizes that you are truly capable of living without her, that is when her respect is born. Not because you are mean, but because you are complete. You do not need her. You choose her. There is a massive difference. One is a cage. The other is a gift. You have been living in the cage. It is time to open the door. But there is one final piece to this puzzle. One secret that Marcus Aurelius kept close to his chest in his private journals. It is the only thing that ensures these laws actually work. Without it, you are just an actor. With it, you are a force of nature. The secrets were never in the laws themselves. The secrets were in the man who holds them. You see, Marcus Aurelius did not write his meditations for the world. He wrote them for his own soul, to keep himself from drowning in the madness of power and desire. You have been drowning in a different kind of madness, the madness of modern validation. You have been performing for an audience of one, and she is not even clapping. Stop. The man she truly wants is the man who does not need her to exist. The man she deeply respects is the man who respects his own mission above all else. Every single morning when you wake up, you have a brutal choice. You can be a slave to a glowing screen and a red notification, or you can be the master of your own internal empire. The blue light of your phone is not a tool. It is a cage. The silence of your focus is not a void. It is freedom. This path is lonely. It is designed to be lonely. The peak of the mountain has no space for tourists. It only has room for survivors. You are not just fixing your dating life today. You are rewriting the DNA of your legacy. You are becoming the ancestor your grandchildren will talk about with pride. The man who finally broke the chain of emotional desperation. The man who found absolute peace in the center of the storm. Go back to your screen now. Look at that empty chat box one last time. Do you feel it? The itch in your fingers, the desperate need to explain yourself, the urge to prove your value. Take your hand off the glass, put the phone face down, turn away. Your worth was never in her hands, it was always in yours. You just forgot how to hold it. Now, tighten your grip. Walk into the silence and let her wonder where the sun went.